Hello, this YouTube video is to teach you how to test your Biosemi electrode set for defects. For example, we have an electrode set here, which was shipped to us from a customer. It's a pin 32 2064A CMS electrode set. So this is part of a 64 channel headset. This is the A set for the left side of the head. It's an A set including CMS DRL. We start with first inspecting the SCSI connector. If there is some internal wire exposed because of damaged outside. Here we also check. We don't see any exposed wires. We also check the electrodes. If maybe some wire is exposed, that the protective plastic is damaged. We cannot see any damage. So then we start testing for kinked wires. Kinked wires can best be found with the water test. Always use a plastic bucket. You don't need to put water, salt inside, just water, and that is the best way to find defect electrodes. We plug in the electrode set into the A connector, and of course, because the CMS DRL is not connected, the CMS DRL LED is blinking. If we take both the CMS and DRL in our hand, we press it, you can see that the LED is turning on. The same will happen when you put the CMS DRL into the water. If this does not work this way, then either your CMS or your DRL electrodes are defect. We put the CMS and DRL into the water, and you can see that CMS LED is solid on. We start active view. We select only the A connector. And we check also the offset. If we remove the CMS DRL, you will see the typical flashing of all channels. At this moment, all channels are checking, are actually not operational. They do not get any power there. They just are flickering together with the CMS DRL LED. Once you insert the CMS DRL into the water, the blue LED will turn on, and all the other electrodes, the other 32 electrodes, will get power and will be operational. Now we will start looking for defective electrodes. We simply put in all electrodes into the water and we see what happens. The blue LED is still on. We wait a little bit, and now it turns off. We start removing electrodes from the bucket until the blue LED is on. So in this bundle there's even one. And we see that this electrode is defect. Because if we put it in the water, the blue LED will start blinking. Take a little bit of tape. So, to hold it there. And we continue with the other electrodes. Keep on inserting electrodes until the blue LED turns off. So in both this bundle and in this bundle there's a defective electrode. So it looks like this electrode is defect. And again we found another defect electrode. Again we tape it so it will not touch. Already. And we continue with the last bundle where we found one defect. And again we found another defective electrode. And this is the last one. So we found 4 defective electrodes in total. So this set is beyond repair because we only repair electrode sets with 2 or less defects. Also during this testing, make sure that the tip of the electrodes will not touch any water metals. For example, this handle we removed from the buckets, so there is no risk that by any accident the tip of the electrodes will touch some metal. If the tip of an silver chlorided electrode touches metal, the metal will contaminate the silver tip and will your electrode might become noisy. Now we continue with testing the signals of the electrodes. So we go to active view, we look at the offsets. You see indeed that 3 electrodes are now out of the water, so they have positive offset. The other 28 electrodes, they have all acceptable offsets, all around lower than 20 millivolts. And we can look at the monopolar display, and there we zoom in. And we can see the noise level, and we see that all the electrodes have very acceptable noise levels.